Hello students, good morning. I am your educator Dalsi, and today we are going to do our second topic, that is pistil, that is the female reproductive part of the flower. It is also known as the gynoecium. Gynoecium also represents the female reproductive tract, and in today's lecture we will go through the pistil and the megasporangium and the structure of the embryo sac. So the gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the flower. ठीक है. It comprises of two parts. It is of two types mainly. It may carry only one carpel, so the gynoecium is said to be the monocarpellary type, or if it carry more than one pistil, the gynoecium is said to be multicarpellary type of pistil. ठीक है. Based on the type of the pistils found in the carpellary or in the gynoecium, so multicarpellary type of pistil is usually of two type. It can be syncarpous or can be apocarpous. If the pistils are fused with each other, so the gynoecium is said to be syncarpous, or if the pistils are free from each other, the gynoecium is said to be the apocarpous type of gynoecium. Now we are on the structure of the female gametophyte. It has three parts. First one is stigma, second one is style, and third one is the ovary. Stigma is the receptacle, or it is the landing platform for the pollen grains, at which the pollen grains are shed off by any kind of agent. Second, style is the long tube. It is cylindrical in nature and elongated. It connects the stigma to the ovary. Next are the final part, that is very important, of the female gametophyte, that is ovary. Ovary contains ovarian cavity in which placenta is found and number of ovules are present. ठीक है, as is shown in this figure. This is the diagram of the syncarpous type of the gynoecium, and this is the diagram of the apocarpous type of the gynoecium, and this is the diagram of the embryo sac, which we will discuss later. Okay, so the megasporangium, it comprises of generally these kind of structures. The first end, that is present just opposite to the micropylar opening. Micropyle is the region in which the integuments, these coverings are said to be the integuments. Micropyle is the region where these integuments are absent, and opposite to this micropyle, the end is said to be the chalazial pole. Okay, so what are the integuments? Integuments are these 2-3 layers that surround the ovules. Next is the funicle. Funicle is that stalk which attaches the ovule to the placenta. Next is the hilum. Hilum is that very part which attaches the funicle with the ovule. That the hilum, it shows that how the funicle is attached with the ovule. Usually two type of integuments are present. First one is outer and other one is the inner. Inner to this, there is presence of the nucellus. Nucellus is that kind of nourishing tissue which provide nourishment to the growing embryo, and it is just present just inside the integuments. Ultimately, the central part represents the embryo sac, and embryo sac is that unit which generally represents the female ovule. Next, we are on the megasporogenesis. It is the process in which we study about how the megaspore will form from the megaspore mother cell. It means megasporogenesis is the process in which the conversion of the megaspore mother cell into the megaspore takes place. The female gametophyte comprises of 4 megaspores. Means the start of this study occurs at the level of 4 megaspores, from which 3 get degenerate, and the functional 1 megaspore, its nuclei divides mitotically. Mitotically means equal division of the genetic material, and both the nucleus move to the opposite poles. as these two nucleate embryo, it further undergo many type of nuclear division and it results in formation of 4 or 8 nucleate embryo sac. As this 8-celled or 8-nucleate embryo sac is formed, the cell walls start to lay down and a typical embryo sac start to develop. Out of these 8 nuclei, 6 are surrounded by cell walls and they form complete cells. The remaining 2, they get moved toward the center and finally give rise to the polar nuclei. ठीक है? Here it is shown in the diagram as at the micropylar end, the division of the cell starts and it results in formation of 1, 2, 3, 4 megaspores. From that one functional one, the functional one of those, it starts the mitotic division and it results in formation of 4 and 4, 8 nucleate stage. Out of those 8, 2 moves at the center and the rest 3 and 3 move to the opposite side of the egg pole, that is the micropylar or at the challengeal end. What happens when the embryo get mature? At the challengeal end, 3 cells that are antipodal cells are present at the challengeal end and at the micropylar end. One is egg apparatus. Egg apparatus is combination of 2 synergids and 1 egg cell. They are present at the micropylar end and the 2 nuclei which form the polar nuclei are present at the central cell. Hence we can say that the egg apparatus, we have 3 kind of cells. First is egg apparatus, second is antipodal cell and third one are the large central cells. Egg apparatus comprises of 3 cells which are present at the micropylar end. These 3 cells, one is egg cell and 2 are synergids. Synergids are the cells which have filiform apparatus, which is a kind of thickening that present on the surface or the basal part of the synergids. Next, we should be very familiar with this. As you know, male gamete will mate with the egg cell. So the synergids just provide the path so that pollen tube it move toward the egg cell and can undergo fertilization. Next are the antipodal cells. These are also the combination of 3 cells that are present at the challengeal end, just opposite to that of the egg apparatus. Last one is the large central cell. It comprises of 2 polar nuclei which are formed from the 6-8 cells which are present before the complete maturity of the embryo sac. So as a result, in summary, we can say that an angiospermic embryo sac is comprised of 8 nucleate and 7 celled condition, because nuclei are 8 but the polar nuclei it forms single cells during maturity. So today we have done the process of megasporogenesis, in which we have done the conversion of the megaspore mother cell into the megaspore or the embryo sac or the female gametophyte, and the structure of the female part and how these developments take place. That's all for today. Thank you.